The Philippine Navy's Sierra Madre anchored on 2nd Thomas Shoal in the South China Sea to mark the Philippines' claim in a disputed region, but it's been surrounded by Chinese ships. A recent flight by the Philippine Coast Guard spotted at least 26 suspected Chinese maritime vessels. The Chinese Coast Guard sailing as close as 1 nautical mile to the Philippine vessel. And as the Philippine aircraft hovered closer, they were told to leave by the Chinese. "You are entering the territory of China," the voice on the radio said. "Leave immediately to prevent any misunderstanding." This follows an incident earlier this month where the Philippine Coast Guard says military-grade laser was aimed at its crew by the Chinese and caused temporary blindness. China denies the accusation and says the green light was from a handheld pointer. But last weekend, the Philippine Coast Guard revealed there was another laser pointing incident last year.
There have been years and years and years of gray zone activity that does not get seen by the public. That's why it's the gray zone. Lighting up the gray zone takes away the deniability, takes away that opacity where gray zone operators thrive.
The Philippine government says it's stepping up sea patrols to counter what it considers Chinese incursions and aggressions, and is exploring the possibility of doing it with allies, including the United States and Australia, whose Deputy Prime Minister was in Manila last week.
We did talk today about the possibility of exploring joint patrols, and we will continue that work, and we hope that that comes to fruition soon.
Despite its recent actions in contested waterways, China continues to advocate for a code of conduct. In Indonesia last week, its Foreign Minister Chin Kang said he intends to fast-track negotiations with Southeast Asian countries, including the Philippines. There was hope tension would ease after Manila and Beijing agreed to establish a new diplomatic hotline in January. Instead, what we've seen in the past few weeks has been the opposite, with both sides standing firm and vowing not to give up an inch of their claims in the South China Sea. Barnaby Low, Al Jazeera, Manila.